There's a loose wire here somehow, and that's what it is. Okay, Rich Salada, the Gam Yomer Acher Pitam Gitaris Bakol Yom. After Pitam Gitaris, he says these other ideas. I believe that, the Rav is serious about this. Barminan. Yomer Pasukim Shemavur Lukamon, so now it's going to say, as we mentioned, what we're trying to do is we're trying to tie this to when we say them during the Gefa. Reish Sadi Vav, he says, Ela Pasukim Gimel Pamen B'Yosher, you say them 3 times straight. Shrik L'Momer Pasukim Elu K'fi HaSeder Shekasa B'Torah, according to the order that Thor writes it. Go a little bit further here. He says, Ela HaSeder Shekasa B'Torah V'Elu Chaim V'Yomer Moshe Al Aaron Kacha Samachta V'Sein Alach Eish Me'al Mizbeach. He says, this is the one he's talking about. V'sim K'torah V'Cholat Mehever the Eider V'Kaper V'Lechem Ki Yatzah HaKetz B'Tnei Hashem Heichel HaNegev. Yikacham, he's still going on. He says each one of them should be said 3 times. Now I'm not sure what he means by that, because he has another place where he says before Shachris Mitchamarim. V'yikach Achram Kasher Diva Moshe V'Yaretz Al Toich HaKachal V'Akahal V'Heichel HaNegev, etc. Going on, he's up a V'Kavet B'Shem, and then at that place where you have the word Negev, you should vocalize it like this. V'Am V'yiten as HaKatorah V'Yechaper Al Ha'am V'Amad Bein Meisi Bein Achayim V'Ta'atzach V'Gefa V'Yashiv Achram Al Moshe Al Pesach O Moed V'Hamagefa Ne'etzara. Then he said, "V'Bekol Pam Shalosh Pamim and Niskarim V'Shetov Pesukim Ele Shalosh Pamim." Now, I don't think he means Shalosh Pamim Ritzufim. I think from later on he means that 3 times a day. The Kaddim El Shem, this name Taf, we call it Taf Taf. Kasab B'Tsev Zahav, written in gold ink. What does that mean? Yesha Kasav L'Tzayer B'Machshavtecha. So there are those who write that you should form in your mind. Ki'ilu Kasav the B'Necha B'Tsev Zahav is like a golden imprint on your brain. Amnam Kesav V'Kippur, but Amnam that this saver, which is called the Kesav V'Kippurim, he said V'Kasher Tzar V'Kasav V'Osya Zahav. You really have to write them with golden letters. V'Sayim V'Ein Asa V'Ein Iti Zahav. I don't have any gold. Make sure you that knows this, write him in gold. This name again, the Taf, right? The Taf. He said, so actually, it's made out of different kinds of names that come from this. 1 second. And he says, and that you should have this in your mind as you're going through it. It's a little more complicated. These osios, test pay, yud. So what are the Elohim? Test refers to shal ketoros. You take the test from the word ketoros, because omer v'teva ketoros, you come into also test. Al test rishon shall, that refers to the first test in Taftaf. He said that, so he says, and then the pay, where do you get the pay? The first pay, shall v'kaper. He said it comes from the word v'kaper. V'she'omet teva v'kaper. Yikaven al pay harishon shall taf. He says, and then you go, then where do you get the test from? Test shall the ketoros. V'she'omer l'b'tevis ha'ketoros yikaven al test shniya shall taf. He said, then you go on, then you go to another pay again, shall v'yikaper, and that v'yikaper, which is part of the phrases, v'she'omer tevis v'yikaper yikaven al pay ha'sheni, which is taftaf, of taftaf. He said yud. Now you go to the yud min v'amod, and then he said v'amod v'she'omer tevis v'amod yikaven al yud shall taf. So I'm assuring that it comes from. I didn't go back and try to find this in these long pasukim that he has here, but he says this is what you need to do. So he says, and the hey min natzara. So Gesha Omer Betevin Netzara, Yikavet al Hey shall this name Tafta. Yom Moshe al Aaron Kach as a Machtos say the Lecho Eish Ma'al Beber V'Sim Katoris. That's the first test. V'Cholik Mehirer al Ha'eda. So he gives it to us, and then he says V'Chaper. There's that pay. Alechem Ki Yatzach Katzef. No, let me see. Let me pull this back up. So he says Shal Me'al Beber V'Sim. Where are we? Alecha Eish Me'al Beber V'Sim Katoris V'Cholik Mehirer al Ha'eda V'Chaper. There's that pay. Alechem Ki Yatzach Katzef B'Liftech Hashem Heichel Anageh. So it has already started. V'yikach Achram Kashach Diba Moshe. So after that, like he said, V'yaretz El Toch HaKahal. V'hi Nechah V'Heichel Anageh Ba'am. V'yitem Es HaKatoris. Here we go. V'yachaper Al Ha'am. V'ya'amod Bein HaMesi Bein HaChaim V'te'atzach V'Gefa. So we still got a little bit more to go. He said, "V'yazim Akram as Moshe El Pesach Ochel B'Rei B'Gefa Ne'etzara." So exactly, I'm not sure that I never did anything like this before. But he says you say this. I think he means to say 3 times. He said they say every day, and you have this particular name in mind, and you have to be able to pull it out of certain words. Well, he certainly does show us how to do that. Number Shin Zion. We're going to finish up here now. He said, Gam Tov L'Kaven Sha'arba Pesuka, and the Diskarim Aim Sag Tevos, they actually have 63 names and 63 words in them. Ba'arba Pesukim Elu Yesh Sag Tevos. V'yikaven the Shem Sag, so at the same time you could have this kavan. The Shem Sag, Shehu Be'ima Ilah, Shem Sag Hi Be'ima. So, Chas v'Shalom, a Bar Minan, like he says, that should never happen in our lifetime and never happen again. Should the Mashiach should come, Amenu. But over here he's saying, but if it does come, this is something you can work on. But it's all based, as we know now, it's all based on panemius. It's that you have to reach and reach and reach. That's what he calls the umuna of the Jewish people, to reach for an answer. Let's go. He said, I'm a Vareres es Hasigim, and so that name is the name that does the Bira Rabbi She'ima of Vareres Hasigim. How about that? Shal Sheva Malka Adam. Now that was a little chiddush there where he says, what does Sag do? Sag is the name that is used for Bira. I think he usually refers to the Zat of Ima. Shebezech Marum is Sheva Malachim Shebesa, because there's a reference there. Asher Mosreichem, for what's left over, Shanishim B'Chabirum, because what comes, the Pasulas, of Minna Pasula Shalachem, Shalom Malachim, Anal Shalol Huvru, Na'asim Amazikim Amakim as Bnei Yisrael Bnei Adam Kanaz. That's where all these Mazikim come from. Agidech B'Kriyas and Shal Eilach Pesukim Mivar Mitzutzich Sheva Malachim Shebesa. So you see that he said V'yiyu Lamala Rosh Al Adam, so that they will live, and they'll be up above in the head of a person. Penima V'Chomagefa V'Netzara. So he says, if you say these pasuk like that, it has the ability to block this. Okay, that's it. That's best I could do today. Thank you.